Hey guys and gals, today I'll be talking about the movie Insidious 1 and I will be talking about Insidious Part 2. Um, what I like about Insidious 1 and 2, and I don't want to spoil nothing because I think to this day this movie does stand out and does hold out with its good story. If you know you've never seen it before or if you've seen it already, I feel like the twists and turns of this movie works really well. And I'm looking forward to Insidious Chapter 3. But the catch is, I feel like it showed too much in the theaters. Maybe they're hiding something that I would not know. So hopefully, they didn't spoil way too much for me from the trailer. So we'll see. But Cities 1, you got this boy who's in a coma state. And, you be wondering what happened to him. And then you hear, like, the woman or the husband might hear noises around the house and some strange shit going on. And then the second lady will come in with her two assistants spotting around the house, and you get your twist when the woman starts saying that the second lady starts saying that it's not the house that's haunted, it's the boy that's haunted, and you realize he has special gifts that he could project astral plane to another world. He was able to project to the spirit world, but this demon wants to take his body for himself, like trying to possess him, you know. And as the movie progressed, you got the husband who had to go to the spirit world and try to rescue his son, you know. And then of course in part 1 you have your twist ending, which leads up to Insidious part 2, Insidious chapter 2 I mean. Which this time we see the backstory on the husband from the first movie, that before his son he also has the same power, and he was about to be possessed by a spirit with the bride of the black dress, which you'll see in the first movie. But in the second movie, even though in the first movie it was the demon was the main villain in the movie, but in part 2, the black bride in the dress will be the main villain in the second movie, and you'll be seeing more of the backstory on the father's side of it and who this black bride really is. And without spoiling it, of course, we get more story how father during his younger days, when Lin Shaye's character first met the woman, by helping her son out, was trying to help him out, balance what's going on, was trying to what kind of spirit trying to harm him. And the movie kind of has like a little timeline skip, like back and forth a little bit, So and you see a recurring character in this movie also. If you think about it, you do see the demon. Remember the demon? I think from the red door, when the father first fought the demon in the first movie to get to the red door. I think that demon appears in the second movie also. And I think that demon also appears in the third movie, because there was a demon behind Lin Shaye's character on the trailer. I think that was the same demon also. So that's another recurring villain that you'll see in part 3, I would say. But besides that, that demon does make an appearance. Just catch it. It's just real quick. That's when Lin Shaye's spirit form will come back to help Josh, the father of Dalton, to no spoil, to try to save himself, pretty much. Let's put it like that. Anyway, Insidious Part 2, at first I was like a little off about it, but then when I see it again and again to catch it, to understand it much better, I really do like Insidious Chapter 2. I thought it was really good, We finally have a full-fledged story on who the Black Bride is, excuse me. And also, not only that, we have a brand new villain to go with this story, the lady in the white dress. So you got a 2-for-1. Even though the demon does not return in chapter 2, but we can let it slide, because the woman in the white dress, she was a real bitch also, and this time is pretty much the mother of Josh's mother will have to go backtrace herself, find out what's going on with Josh. She went with the original assistant that helped Lin Shaye's character to help her son out from the first part from the prelude of the second movie, excuse me, the beginning part of the movie, to look for the original assistant that helped her out. And he was rolling the dice, and they had to look for clues who the Black Bride is and who this character really is, pretty much. And the story started evolving, started revealing itself, and that's when you have the wife, the mother of Josh, and even the son Dalton will step in to try and save his dad against the evil spirit, pretty much. Again, no spoilers, man, because like I said, when I see a really good movie and I enjoy it, I don't like to spoil it, unless I have to, But yeah, Cities 1 and 2, it does pay off. It is a good horror movie. James Wan did a great job on these two. Definitely, like I said, I'm definitely looking for Cities Chapter 3, and we'll see where this is going to go at. Anyway, peace, guys. See you later.